Explaining the meaning of Dexterity, she says it's a show put together by different brands to promote made in Nigerian brands. She further says that Nigerians should support the Nigerian brand in order to grow the Naira.
Okay, so Dexterity is an entrepreneurial fashion event put together to promote the made in Nigerian brand, of course, and to promote entrepreneurship amongst youth and Nigerians at large. You know, promoting entrepreneurship, taking Nigerian made brand on a global scale level. Okay, so a lot of people usually always have this belief that Nigerian products are actually inferior, right? But the reality is that a lot of Nigerian artisans are trying to put in their best in ensuring they're producing quality. And the reality is that comparing some of artisans' products, like for example, comparing Zenny Craft, you can always compare Zenny Craft with products like Gucci, products like Versace, and that's because we're actually looking at making this thing comparable with international standard products. And I can tell you for free that there are some Nigerian brands also that actually have that goal in making and competing with global international brands. So I would really like to implore every one of us to really believe in Nigeria, you know, believe in our local products, you know, buy Nigeria to grow Nigeria, buy Nigeria to grow Naira. And I tell you, we're going to get there.
One of the vendor, Muhammad Mutala, says that trust is a challenge for the Nigerian brand. He also encouraged both the government and the people to buy the Nigerian products, that this will grow the Naira.
Yeah, so I think one of the, critical issues that actually affects Nigerian brands is in terms of, trust. People don't have mistrust in terms of, Nigerian brands. But I think gradually, that trust can actually be built over time. And when customers actually have, trust, they will be able to actually prefer, Nigerian brands and grow the Naira. Yeah, my own advice is that, we have to actually, prefer the Nigerian products. And, if we prefer the Nigerian products and then we buy the Nigerian products, we'll actually grow the Naira. And that can actually be done. So government has got its own part to play, and then us as Nigerians as well, we also have our parts to play. So government has to patronize Nigerian brands, and then Nigerians themselves also have to provide patronize Nigerian brands as well, and then that's where we can actually grow the Naira.
Dolapo Ogugbangbo, a business consultant, while answering a question on the issue with accepting the Nigerian brand, says that the brand must meet the standard of the consumers. He went ahead to say that the government has been trying for the Nigerian brand while advising the entrepreneurs to do better in turning their products into brands.
For consumers, they want a brand that fulfills a particular purpose in their need state. So it's really not a question of Nigerian brands. It's a question of the purpose the brand fulfills in the lives of the various customers or consumers that the brand is targeting. And I believe that there are enough Nigerian brands that are doing very well. I mean, if you look at brands in itself, look at our music. We have the best brands globally in music that have been exported. You have such brands in fashion. I mean, the likes of Zenny herself is doing remarkably well. And from what you see, she's even exporting her trade out of this place. So the brand footprint is growing, but brand owners need to begin to think deeply about the purpose that their brands fulfill in the lives of their consumers or of their customers, however it is. So that's the space to be in. And brands need to realize that they need to be globally competitive. Because if I find value in a brand that will offer me a lot more fulfillment, it gives me the kind of connection I want, then why would I want to, as it were, pay more for a brand that maybe would offer me the same or may not even offer me the same? So that's the real question to ask. What is the brand purpose fulfilling in the lives of the consumers? And I think to a large extent the government has made some initiatives, but if you notice of recent now, there's been a lot of focus on the creative economy, on the digital economy. I think these are areas that a lot of budding entrepreneurs are playing in, and if I dare say, maybe good times are here, but it's for owners of brands to begin to take take advantage of the opportunities that avails them. Not necessarily rely on government, but when policy directions are in a space where it seems to favor growth or enable growth, then you as brand owners should be able to see that and tap into that space, because more than ever, consumers are going to be more discerning. All of us know the reality of the economy these days, and it's becoming a lot more expensive for most people to, as it were, continue to patronize the brands that they've always, related with. So people are going to be looking inwards. People are going to be looking for alternates. And that's where the Nigerian entrepreneurs should begin to focus on building brands rather than making products. And I think that will be the differentiator for them.
The event not only brought entrepreneurs from different sectors, but was rounded off with a fashion runway show showcasing clothes, bags, and shoes.